Hey comic fans, you're with the Comic Pusher of the Comics Club, and this is a very special episode of the Shredded Edition. I want to thank everybody for joining us again. It has been a very long hiatus for the Shredded Edition. Who knew a pandemic was going to come along, right? We had to go on lockdown because of the COVID. So many other things have changed in our industry with the distribution of comic books, the shortages on just about everything. But last year, right before Christmas, we had the pleasure of having an extra special guest, in fact, two extra special guests here at the Comics Club, Perry of Perry Comics and Travis of Comics with Bueller. And let me tell you, we had so much fun shredding comic books, and I wanted to get this thing out so much sooner, but one thing led to another, and before you know it, here we are all this time later. We have some really great comics that Bueller and Perry chose way back then to have shredded, and we're going to start showing you what they did. It was a Wednesday, a comic book day, and all the customers were in the store, and it was absolute chaos in here. And it was impromptu. It was so unexpected. I didn't know that Bueller was going to show up that day, and I didn't know Perry was going to either. But once Perry was here, it's like he had to be part of it, because Perry, and if you'll remember, our good friend Jabroni are my very first guest stars here at the Shredded Edition. Take a look at what happened that day at the Comics Club with Perry and Bueller and me shredding some comic books. We have a very special edition of the Shredded Edition today for you. Some very special guests. We have Travis Bueller from Comics with Bueller in the house. There he is right there.
Hello.
And back for a second try is Perry.
He failed on the first try.
Perry, what do you got there?
These are my keepers.
Oh, well, you got one to shred yet?
Yeah, I got them.
Okay, go look at them. Perry's all excited.
Perry's losing
Perry's
it.
very excited. So what did you pick out, Bueller?
I picked out The Flash number 68, the B cover, which is just beautiful. I love this series. Joshua Williamson is the writer. He's actually a Portlander, so I want to represent Portland.
Really? Awesome.
And shred a book from Portland, so there you go.
So here, let's have that one over here. We'll set it
There you
right
are.
here.
My next one is Daredevil number 202, which is in honor of Bob. You know what? That's his favorite character. Sorry, Bob, but this has to be shredded. He had multiple copies, by the way. It's
Hey,
what
Bob.
Made me feel a little bit better, so there's that.
I'm afraid I'm responsible for this.
Yep.
So I got another setup here.
And the next one, you guys, pains me to do, but sometimes it just needs to be done.
Now, is this the one you're going to have for yourself?
I don't know. I haven't decided that far ahead, so we're gonna have to work that out. But here you go. This is New Mutants number 92. Rob Liefeld. Everyone knows how much I'm a fan of Rob Liefeld, but you know what?
We do love you, man, but
It's getting shredded.
sometimes things have to be shredded.
Yeah. I did buy his first original artwork for his first published book this weekend.
Awesome.
So
Wow.
made up for that.
Very cool.
We're gonna get
Very
the
cool.
real
And
deal.
Perry, watch your step. Watch your step. Perry, what have you got for us?
Hi, Perry. That's the camera right there.
I have Daredevil
Daredevil.
because Daredevil's
First
overrated.
time looking at
I'm
Daredevil.
gonna keep this one.
Oh, that's awesome.
Luke Skywalker
Yeah, baby.
because I like.
That's Star Wars. You seen that?
He is. My middle name's Luke. Actually.
Yeah.
You know.
Yep.
So and then the last one is Army of Darkness.
Yeah, that's a movie too.
Yeah, the Evil Dead.
Have you seen that movie?
I did not like it.
You should make a video.
I did.
Whatever. Nobody watched it. So what'd you get again?
I got Army of Darkness,
There you go.
Daredevil 24.
Not 25.
No, because 25 is the one that the speculators are.
Oh, that's the key
Yeah,
issue.
that's
You
the
don't
key
want to. You
one.
don't want to shred. Actually, you do want to shred that one.
Well, I wanted to
There's
shred the
less
three
copies out there in the wild if you shred it right. that's the whole meaning of us shredding these books. We're making existing copies of this more rare by shredding books.
That's how we raise the price on the books.
There you go. So if you're looking to buy this book after this is shredded, it goes up twice in value.
It might.
Probably not.
How do you think books get on the hot 10 list?
I don't know.
After we shred them, they go on the list.
Is that how it is?
That's
exactly how it is. So all those top 10 lists is because of the books that have been shredded throughout the country.
Once we're done shredding, we're going to call Key Collector up, and he's going to push out a notification.
I got his number. I'll call him up.
There you go.
See what's going on, man. Hey, guess what we just did? We just shredded Daredevil 25. 10 copies, dude. We're good to go.
We're getting set up because this was kind of all very makeshift, and we didn't know exactly when Bueller showing up. He's kind of like the wind, you know. He shows up when he shows up. And Perry,
Really?
even when he shows up, he's not all there. But
even when he shows up, he's not all there.
the proceeds goes to St. Jude's Children's Research Hospital. So we really appreciate you guys taking part in this.
It's for charity, so it's for a good reason. These are the very first comics I've ever shredded in my life. I've destroyed some comics, but that's a whole nother story. We don't want to talk about that. Perry does all sorts of weird things with comics. That's a whole nother story that we're not going to talk about on YouTube. But I'm looking forward to eliminating some books right here. Sorry, Rob Liefeld. Sorry, Flash. Sorry, Bob. But sometimes it just has to be done.
Come on over here. Okay, so why don't we go with you first, Perry, since you're old hand at this and you know how it works. You get over on this side, and I'll open this up, and we'll
Perry, I didn't know you had a get too. That's kind of nice.
Perry, you get over on this side. Perry.
Where's he going?
I don't know.
What is he doing? I'm going to stand close to the camera so I look extremely large. Make sure the bucket's in there.
Is it in there?
It is in there. I made sure.
All the time on the shows. Oh, we forgot the bucket.
Well, that sounded good though, Perry. That was
great.
So this is you know how the routine works. You set it over here, and that's going to go on top. But you're going to get all the
all the fixings.
Perry, I'll take it. We can take it there.
Look at that. Are you supposed
Don't lose any, Perry. Don't spill any.
Yeah, you're supposed to have that little tray underneath.
Yeah.
And is the bucket in there?
You can do it, Perry. Turn it all the way over. Give it a few taps.
Perry, this is your second time.
There you go, Perry.
This is your second time doing this. Hey folks, how you doing?
That's what she said.
This is what we do here. We shred comic books.
All right, so there's our first one. Those guys are just crazy. We had so much fun. And I'm going to transfer Perry's number 24 here into the final coffin. After the show, some of these are going to be up for sale on eBay. Normally, 10% of the proceeds go to St. Jude's Research Hospital, but for these particular ones, on this special occasion, half of the proceeds, 50% of the proceeds will go to St. Jude's Children's Research Hospital. So there we have the first one, Daredevil number 24, done by Perry of Perry's Comics. Got his logo on there. We'll get that one set up here. What's up next, Perry?
We got Army of Darkness. What's the second one?
Okay, watch your fingers there, Perry.
Where are my fingers going?
They go. Oh my God, where are my fingers going?
There it goes.
It's going into darkness.
Yeah.
All right.
Perry, you did great.
Yeah, that was excellent, Perry.
Yeah.
Really like a pro. Like a pro. So there it is. Army of Darkness number 14. Now these will be available after the show at auction on eBay. Army of Darkness number 14. Perry, go ahead. Which one are we shredding now?
Star Wars. The Age of the Rebellion. Luke Skywalker, number 1.
Oh, that's a movie, you know.
I've seen 4, 5, and 6. Oh,
Yeah.
that one in
A
45.
little crooked.
Oh, yeah, ease it right up. Did you put the bottom part in there? Did I do it?
That kind of hurt. That kind of hurt a little bit. Did you put the bucket in?
Go ahead,
You didn't put the bucket in, did
Did we
you?
forget the bucket?
I think so.
It wouldn't be a shredded edition if we
There?
didn't forget the bucket.
Really hit.
Oh, that's okay. Well, it got some of it, right? So, there
Oh,
you go.
Perry.
Look at that. That's going to be a nice full one. Like the nice full ones, you know?
He made a mess.
They look good.
He made a huge mess. I mean, like he's never. This is the sixth one he's done. It's like his first all over again.
These are one-of-a-kind collectibles, people. When you own one of these, you're the only one who owns one of these. And if you're interested in being the only owner of one of these, it'll be up on eBay after the show, and half, 50% of the proceeds are going to go to St. Jude's Children's Research Hospital, which is a really, really good cause. Bueller and Perry did their part by coming here to the Comics Club. Bueller came all the way from Oregon, 3,000 plus miles, I believe, to come here and be part of this, and we really appreciate that. And we loved having you on the show. Those were Perry's, and next up is Bueller. We'll be right back with him. Hey guys, we're interrupting this show just for a moment to let you know about a book called Something for Everyone by Dean Scott. You can get this on Amazon right now. Wonderful stuff. It's something for everyone, and it literally is. There's something for everybody in here.
Okay, let's get that bucket in there.
Yes. The coffin. And
The bucket is important.
Very important.
All right, I'm gonna shred my very first shredded edition,
There it goes.
and I'm gonna put it in nice and straight, just like that. Oh, no, a little lopsided.
Still is in there.
It's doing it.
Look at that. There it is. Bueller's first shredded edition.
Like a professional, like
How
I've been
cool
doing
is
this
that?
forever.
Yeah. The rest of it.
Just dump
There
it
you
in
go.
there.
There you go.
All right, thank you, sir.
Let you take care of that.
Can't even see it.
You got it. It's tilted more toward you. Bounce it up and down a couple of times. Now sing to it.
Oh,
Tell it who's your daddy.
I'm the daddy. I got it. I got all of it.
You did.
Look,
You get
hardly
every,
anything fell.
every last piece.
I'm the daddy.
That's
You know
pretty-
that.
Well, that's-
You know
that's-
that.
Darn good. So as you can see, we're having such a great time, cutting it up with one another. We'll get our seals on here, make it all official. Flash number 68. So there you have it. Beautiful thing. Bueller's very first shredded edition. We hope there's more. We would love for Bueller to come back and have him back and do another set of these wonderful, one-of-a-kind collectibles that you can bid on eBay right after the show. The bidding will go on for 10 days. Of course, it'll go to the highest bidder, and half of the proceeds go to St. Jude's Children's Research Hospital, people. So next up, Bueller chose Daredevil number 202, and have a look at Bueller putting it in the shredder.
Daredevil.
Daredevil, okay.
This is in honor of Bob.
In honor of Bob.
Yep.
All right, Bob.
He's not going to be on the show anymore.
Bob, you know, when you come out here, I wanna have you on to shred a comic book.
Yeah, he's not gonna join me on the coffee show anymore. He's already filmed this last episode. He doesn't know it.
It's it. Your ratings have
All
just plummeted, my friend. Sorry. Going back to 2,000
Look
subscribers.
at that. Perfect. Shredded.
That's a beautiful thing. That
Beautiful shred.
That
It's
sounded
nice
really
and
good
silent.
too.
It is really nice.
Slid right in there. No problem at all.
You gotta try
Everyone was
that angle.
satisfied.
It's like, God, it's beautiful. You're doing like a pro, man. All the way upside down now. And tap it a couple of times. All the way upside down.
Good enough.
Good enough. You got it. All right.
Yep, I feel good about that one. That was a big book. Look
Wow,
at that
this one's
stuff.
going to be nice and full.
How
Look
come
at
that's
that.
so full?
Look at that.
That's really full.
Really nice. You know, that old newsprint. You can smell it.
I can feel it too.
Oh, look at all the pieces. It's so full. Look at that. Look at all the pieces in there. We're gonna crunch this one down too. Holy cow. This was a huge one. And this was a great one. I know you guys out there are gonna want to bid on these. They're gonna be available right after the show on eBay. The auction goes for 10 days, but get your bid in early, guys. This is for charity. 50%, half of the proceeds will go to St. Jude's Children's Research Hospital. There you have it. Daredevil number 202. Comics with Bueller's logo right there, along with the Comic Book Pushers logo. Seals of authenticity and our certificate of authenticity, of course. And there it is. The image of the actual comic that was shredded inside there. And up next, and our final one, done by Bueller, New Mutants number 92. And he seemed to want to be sure that he did at least one that had a Rob Liefeld connection. Yeah.
Nice.
So what do we got next here? The Rob Liefeld?
Rob Liefeld one.
Okay.
And you know what? It doesn't pay me one bit to do this. I don't have any ill will whatsoever.
You know, I think of all the people out there, Rob, he's such a maverick. He could appreciate this, I think.
Yes, absolutely. I've dedicated videos to Rob Liefeld. I have Rob Liefeld autographs. Rob Liefeld has blocked me on every media platform that there is. You know what? I'm going to earn that right now.
There you go, Bueller.
Look how smooth. Perfectness.
Ah. That's great.
Did it make it?
Most of it. Well, not all of it.
Oh, man.
There you are, sir.
All right, let's
See
get
the
it in
finished product there.
Come on, Rob Liefeld. Come to Daddy. Oh,
It's looking good. It's looking good. It's looking good.
let's see me shake.
A little more. There's a little more.
You got it?
I think. Yes.
I think so.
Beautiful. That is absolutely beautiful.
Put this back in here.
Yes. Thank you so much. Look at that, like a pro.
Woo!
Now, Bueller, which one of these did you want to have shipped to you? Because one of them is yours to keep.
Yeah, I'll take the Flash one.
The Flash one is the keeper?
Yeah, the Flash one too. I like the Flash. It's written by a Portlander. I will come over to Portlander.
That's pretty cool.
Yeah. So the Rob Liefeld one will be for sale. And the, what was the other one? Daredevil.
Daredevil.
Be for sale, right?
Right? Yes, those will go up on eBay right after the show. You'll be able to go and see them. But these are all one of a kind. Don't forget, this is the only ones that will have this comic book in there. And it's the only one we'll ever do of it. We will never do another one of these again. And Bueller, I can't thank you enough for coming and being on our special guest on this show today. How wonderful that you were able to make it here to Florida and be here with us in a pandemic. Nothing will stop this, man. Nothing will stop it at all.
Nothing will stop. Also, I want to add something to that. Can I give you a couple of my prints, and whoever buys those two from me, they'll get a couple of my comics with Bueller prints that were made by fans of the show.
That's awesome.
So we'll throw that in there as well. Does
That's
that sound
awesome.
good?
Absolutely. We'll include those in there too. And Perry, thank you so much once again. And we're going to have another Perry special shredded edition. This was so great. It was so unexpected. It was such a happy occasion. I've been waiting so long to meet Bueller in person. We've communicated so many times over the past year and a half or so, and so many things slowed us down, but we finally were able to get it together. Thank you guys so much again. I really do appreciate it. And everybody out there, remember, read. It brings out the hero in you. We'll see you next time at the Comics Club.
Support your comic shop.
Thanks, guys. That was awesome. That was really
You
awesome.
shredded the hell out of those.
I'm gonna buy those and I'm gonna have a glue them back together session. Film that.